Hi everyone, very good evening and welcome back to Geeks for Geeks practice. Please give me a +1 in the chat if my voice is clearly audible to everyone and everything is working fine. Then I will share my screen and we'll start solving the problem of the day for yesterday. That was reverse both part. It was a quite easy linked list problem. So you can give me a +1 if everything is working fine and then I'll share my screen as well. So I hope that the screen is visible. Let me check for the audio part. For yesterday, that was reverse. Okay, I think the audio is also fine for everybody. Right. Hi Rishit. Hi Rohit as well. So let's get started with the problem now. You can hit the like button if everything is working fine. Okay. Right. Hi Rishit. Hi. And let's start solving this problem as well. It was quite easy problem. I think that is why the attendance can be low today as well. So if you will see this particular linked list, so there is a particular linked list given to you. Let's say that we have been given this particular linked list. That is nothing but you are having one, then you are having two, then you are having three. Okay, then you are having four, then you are having five. Let's say this is the linked list and you have the k value. So k value, let's say, is 2. So in this example, let's say the k value is nothing but 2 here, right? So what you have to do is the first part of the linked list, that is this particular part. Okay, this particular part you have to reverse it up, right? So you have to write it like 2 1. Then after that there is the second part of the linked list, that is first part, like that is k is equal to 2. This first part, first two elements are there, you have to reverse them, and after that you have to reverse the rest of the n minus k nodes. So basically this particular part. So if you will reverse it, so it will look like 5, then 4, and then 3. And I think this is the final answer. You can observe that 2 1 5 4 3 is the final answer. Is that clear? Please write yes in the chat. Is this problem clear? You have been given a k value, so first of all what you have to do is you will consider this as the first segment, and for the first k nodes you have to reverse them, so they will look like this. And then after that what you have to do is you have to reverse the rest of the n minus k nodes, so that it will look like this, and this is the whole linked list finally. So is this point clear to everyone? Rishit is clear with it. Okay, I think Rohit is also clear. Is everyone else also clear? If you are clear with this problem statement, so please hit the like button, guys. That is what you have to do. You will be given this. See, you will be given this whole linked list, and what you have to do is you have to see for the first k is equal to 2 elements. So these are the elements. So what you will do is you will reverse them. So this will look like 2 1. Then after that, rest of the n minus k elements that are there, these are the ones. Then you will reverse them also. So they will look like 5 4 and 3. This is what we have to do in this particular problem. Is it clear to everyone? If you are clear, then please give me a +1 and hit the like button, guys. Is it clear? First k elements is what you have to reverse, and then the rest of the n minus k elements that are there, you have to reverse them as well, and you have to return this resultant point. Is that clear? Rest of the n minus k elements that are, is it clear to everyone? Okay, Rohit is clear with it. Everyone else is also clear. I can see a lot of people are watching us. So guys, please make sure to hit the like button if you are clear with this, and you can give me a +1 as well. Okay, so I think Rishit is also pretty much clear with this approach. Okay, so what we have to do is the very first thing is that I always need to have a reverse function. Please write yes in the chat. Okay, I need to have a reverse function, right? So what I will do is I will be making a reverse function, okay, in which whatever part of linked list I will be making, that will get reversed, right? So the very first thing is that I will have a reverse function. Now what kind of reverse function I will have? So see, if the k value is given as 2 now, so I need to reverse two parts, right? There is a first part that I need to have, and there is a second part that I need to have, right? So what I will first of all do is I will first of all start from here. Okay, I will be starting from here, and what I will do is I have the k value as 2. So what I will try to do is I will try to have this pointer here. Let's say I'll have this pointer. Maybe you can name it as temp or something. So let's say I'll have this temp pointer, and what it will do is it will iterate sometimes, right? So it will iterate. Let's say k value is 2, so it will iterate 1 lesser than k times, right? So if k value is 2 here, so it will iterate only one time. So what will happen? It will move forward. Okay, please write 1 in the chat. It will iterate k minus 1 time. So it will iterate if k value is 2. So the temp will initially start from my head. Okay, and it will be here. Then it will move only one time. So basically, what will happen? Temp will move here, right? And what I'm going to do with this is like, can anyone tell what is the timing of the solution? So basically, at every day 12 a.m. in the night we start with this POD, right? So what will happen? My temp will land here. So if k value was 2, so my temp has only moved one time. And if you will observe, what is this particular node? This particular node is nothing but this is the end. This is the end of the first half, right? Agree with me, everyone? What is this? Temp is what? Current temp, if you will see. So this is the end of the first half, and similarly it is like its next, that is temp's next is what? Temp's next is the start of the second half. Agree with me, everyone, or not? Temp's next is nothing but the start of the second half. Does everyone agree with me? Right? So what, like, is that clear? That temps next is what? If I will talk about temps next from here, so temps next is what? Temps next is nothing but the starting of the second half, right? So what I will do here is I will simply try to do several things here, right? So the very first thing that we are trying to do here is we will try to get this much thing, right? We will try to place our temp somewhere here, and then we will try to access the second part, starting of the second half, right? So basically, we will try to place the second at temp dot next. Is this clear to everyone? Okay, hello everyone. Hi, Colin, Gura. Is this much point clear to everyone? Please hit the like button, guys, if you are clear till this point. Is everyone clear till this point? If you are clear, then you can hit the like button, guys. Feel free to hit the like button if you are clear till now. So what I will do is, give me a second. Let me remove some code from here. So what I will be first of all doing is I will have a temp node. So let's name it as something like node star. Let's say temp node. Okay, you can name it as anything. And then what I can do is I can initially mark it, let's say, at the head node of the linked list, and then I will run it k minus one times. Please write k minus one in the chat. Okay, so I will be starting from 1, I is lesser than k, and I plus plus. So k minus 1 times it will iterate. So if the k value was 2, so initially what will happen, as you can see here in this particular portion, what will happen is initially my temp will start from here, and I will move it k minus 1 times. So basically, starting from 1 till k minus 1 times I will move. So basically I'll move it one time here only because the k value is 2, so the temp is going to land here after the loop, right? So it will keep on moving next every time. So basically what we will do is temp is equal to temp dot next, you can say, right? Is this much point clear to everyone? So that is how my temp will move. And after the temp has moved, so what will I get? If you will see, so I want this point, right? If you will see, so this temp dot next is what? Like, can I say that the temp next, okay? Can I say that the temp next is what? Temp next is the starting of the second half. Agree with me, everyone? Yes or no? I can say that the temp next is what? Temp next is nothing but the starting of the second half, now. Correct. So starting from temp next, I want to reverse it. Agree with me, everyone? I want to reverse this linked list starting from this point, right? Starting from 3, that is starting from temp next, I want to reverse this particular linked list till the end. Agree with me, everyone? So in that case, what I will simply do is I will simply say that, okay, I will call a reverse function, reverse reverse function, and in that I will pass temp next. Okay, so starting from temp next, that is the starting of the second part, second half. What I will do is starting of the second half, I will reverse this much segment. So basically I will pass the temp, this thing, I'll pass this temp next here, and then what will happen, this particular linked list will get reversed eventually. Is that clear? So basically this, it will return the head of the reversed linked list, reversed part. So what will happen, like, let's say I will mark it as second. So node star second is equal to reverse this particular part. So now what will happen after this linked list will get reversed? So basically what will happen here is I will have 5 here, right? Let's say the k value is 2, so let me write it somewhere here. K value is given as 2, so I will have 5 here. Okay, then I will have 4 here, and then I will have 3 here, and this is what my second guy will be pointing at, right? So second will point here. Is that clear to everyone? This much point is clear to all of us? Please tell me, guys, is this part clear? That is what I am doing here, right? And then if you will see, so where is my temp pointing to, right? So I can say that my temp will still be pointing to this guy, right? Indirectly, if you will see, so my temp guy, temp's next is still pointing to 3, right? Because earlier it was pointing to 3, if you remember. So the linked list was 1 2 3 4 5. Now after this linked list will get reversed, so what will happen, it will look something like, it will look like 5 4 and 3, but still this 2 will still be pointing. Okay, so this guy is still pointing to this 3, right? So what do I want? Can I say that now I want the temp next to become null? Agree with me, everyone, or not? Agree with me? Now I want this 2 to point to null. Okay, I want what? I want this 2 to point to null. Is that clear to everyone? Please tell me, guys. Is this part clear? Right, I want this temp guy now to point to null. Instead of pointing this to that, I want it to point to null, right? So what will happen? I'll say that, okay, this temp guy that is there, now its next will be pointing to null. So what I will do is it will start pointing to null, right? So what will happen here is, let's say, what I will do is I'll say that, okay, temp's next will now point to null, right? So temp next is equal to null. This much point is clear to everyone till now? Yes or no? I hope that this much part is clear. Now, once this has been done, so after this particular part, what will I do? I will say that, okay, now I need, if you will observe one thing, right? So let me write it more clearly, right? Let's say we have 4 5 and 3 here, right? Now what I will do is, now I have this is the original head of the linked list, right? So what I need to do is I need to reverse this, like, how will I get the first part? By directly reversing from the head now. Correct? Are you getting my point? So that is how I have broken by marking the temp next as null if my temp was here. So by marking the temp next as null, I have broken into the first part also, right? I have cut down the first part of the linked list as well. Now what my task is that I want to reverse it from the head, correct? So I want to reverse this first part. Is this point clear to everyone? This observation is clear? So in that case, what I will do is I'll say that okay, node star first, that is the starting of the new first part will be nothing but I will reverse this particular linked list starting from the head. So what I will get here is I will get this linked list. So what will happen here is if I will show you, so basically this will be 2, this will be 1, okay, and this will be pointing as the first, okay, and this node will be nothing but the second. This pointer will be pointing to the second, and then this is where the head is standing. Correct, guys? Is that clear to all of us? Right, this much part is clear. Now, once this has been done, so how will I connect the whole linked list? Because one was actually the head, and that is where one is still pointing to. So how will I connect the rest of the linked list? Anyone would like to tell me? After that, what will I do? I'll simply say that okay, heads next will be pointing to what? Will be pointing to nothing but the second part, starting of the second part. So second node. Is everyone clear with this? Heads next will now point to the second. So what will happen? This particular connection is going to get established in between, right? So that is why what will happen is I'll say that okay, head next is equal to head next is equal to nothing but second. So that is how the pointers will update, and then eventually what I have to return, I have to return the head of the reverse linked list, right? So basically, what is the head of the reverse linked list? This particular thing, like this was the head that was given, but the new head of the linked list is nothing but this guy first. So I have to return this particular head, new head. So that is why what I will return is I will return this particular first head. Is that clear? Guys, this much part is clear. Now I only need to implement the reverse function here. Is it clear to everyone? Rohit, is that clear to you? Sisodia, is that clear to you? Colin, is that clear to you? Please let me know, guys. If you are clear, guys, till now, please hit the like button. Is everyone clear till now? It was quite easy only, right? Now I need to implement the reverse function. So what I will do is I'll say that okay, node star reverse, reverse, in which I'll be passing, let's say, the node star head of the linked list that I have. So node star, let's say the head will be there, and what I will be doing is I am assuming that you know how to reverse a linked list, right? So I'll have the node star, let's say the previous node initially, let's say I'll mark it as null. Okay, then I will have the node star current node also, which will be pointing to nothing but initially the head node, right? And I will iterate while the current is not equal to null. Till that point of time I'll iterate, and then what I will do is I'll store the next node before reversing this part, because I don't want to lose the access to the next part. So node star next is equal to nothing but current dot next. Once I am able to fetch that, so what I will do is I'll say that okay, currents next will be equal to I think the previous, and once that is done, so I will update the previous as the current node, and I'll update the current as the next node. And once this is done, so I'll return the new head of the linked list that will be nothing but the previous. Is that clear? The head of this reverse linked list. This point is clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. I'm assuming that you know how to reverse a linked list. If you don't know, you can tell me. I can try to explain that also. But I hope that the concept-wise problem is clear to all of us. Okay, it says that I was not declared, so let me declare it quickly. I hope that this will work fine. Let's see how it goes. Is everyone clear with the problem, guys, till now? Okay, it does work on the samples. Let me try and submit it as well. All right, let's see. Yeah, so this problem gets accepted. Is it clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. Is this problem clear to all of us? Quickly let me know, and in the meantime I will try to generate the link for this problem as well. What I can do is I can copy it from here. Is everyone clear with this? Okay, Sabu is saying that he is clear, Rohit is saying clear, Rishit is saying clear. What about Callan and other people? If you are clear, guys, please make sure to hit the like button. Okay, there's one thing that I'm requesting. A lot of you are watching us, so I will highly request all of you to kindly hit the like button if you have understood till now, and you can give me a +1 as well as an acknowledgement, guys. I can still see that the likes have not increased, so please do so if possible for you. Just give me a second. I will generate it on this compiler and then send you the code. Okay, so the link is there. Let me share it with all of you. So this problem was clear to everyone how we were trying to do it. Yes or no? Any doubts, guys? I am not sure whether this was asked in any companies or not. Let me check. So no company tag has been given, but maybe it might have been asked in some basic companies like Amazon or something. So it can be asked in Amazon, obviously, and Microsoft as well. So is everyone clear? I'll quickly summarize the problem like what I have done. So basically, if you have 1 2 3, then you have 4, then you have 5, and let's say that you have the k value as 2. So what I will do is I will, or let's say if we have yeah, let's say we have this case only, so we have the k value is 2. So k minus 1 time we will iterate and we will reach to this particular point. So initially we'll start our temp from here, so we'll find the breaking point. Okay, then after that temp will move by 1 only because k minus 1 is 1 only. So temp will come here. Then what I will do is I'll simply say that okay, starting from the temp next. Okay, so this will be what, this will be temp next. Starting from the temp next, I'll reverse the linked list. So basically what will happen, this linked list would look something like this. It will look like 4 5 and then 3, and this is where my second pointer is going to point. Okay guys, the approach and explanation were very good, thanks a lot. Okay, then what will happen here is basically this 2 is still pointing to this 5, right? This is where my temp is standing, and 2 is still pointing to this 3, right? So I need to mark the temp. This is where this is 2 is my temp, right? So I'll mark temp next as null. So this was my temp, and I'll mark temp next as null. So it will start pointing to null, right? After this, what will happen, this was the original head, right? So I will reverse it starting from the head. So I will reverse this first part. So when I'll reverse it, so what will happen here is this particular thing will happen, like basically 2 will be there, 1 will be there, and then this will be pointing to, let's say, something like null or something, right? And then what will happen is this is the first, this I will indicate with the first variable. Okay, after reversing it, this head I will be getting. Then after that, what I want from my linked list is I want like this is the original head, so I want my heads next. Okay, I want my head next to point to the second. So what I will do is after that I will say that okay, heads next is equal to nothing but the second. And once that is done, so I can simply return what, I can simply return the first, that is the head of the linked list. Is that clear to everyone? Guys, please give me a +1 in the chat if everyone is clear, and please hit the like button if you're clear, right? It is mandatory to hit the like button if you have understood this problem, right? And I have shared the code as well in the link in the chat. Okay, so I think everyone was clear. Thanks a lot everyone for joining for this particular lecture, and I hope that you enjoyed this problem. It was a very easy and simple problem. Hi Abhinav as well. So it was a quite easy problem. It did not have much difficulty, so I'm keeping this video as short as possible so that future people can watch it easily. Thank you, and if you have understood after watching the recording, so please make sure to comment down understood. Thanks a lot Abhinav, thanks a lot everyone as well. Since you are placed in LinkedIn, so I can surely say that you don't need to watch such you don't need so much time to solve these kind of problems, right? Thanks a lot everyone, and I'll see you on Wednesday with another problem of the day. Till then, good night, take care, and make sure to solve problem of the day every day, and I'll discuss another good problem with you on Wednesday. Till then, good night and take care. Thanks a lot guys.